All right, guys, we wanted to put a quick video together to give you an idea of different hand placement options for the handstand push-up for 15.4 and how that placement will affect your ability to get your heels over the prescribed line based on the measurements for the standards on the open workout. So I've laid out some tape here with different measurements on it, and I'll briefly or quickly explain what all these measurements mean. These are based on John's hand placement on his handstand push-ups. So I'm gonna have John place his hands in his natural handstand push-up position, which is 16 inches from the wall and 24 inches wide. At this point, this allows him to kick up comfortably into a handstand push-up position against the wall, where his feet are going to naturally cross the prescribed line fairly easily. So John, go ahead and kick up into that position. All right, and you'll see here, he's easily 3 inches above that line at the top. Go ahead and come down, John. Okay, so now I'm gonna have him shift his hands out to his furthest outer limit as far as width on his hands, which for him happens to be 33.5 inches apart. And he's gonna kick up into his handstand push-up position here. And you can see that at this point, it's pretty difficult for him to get his heels above the line. He's barely crossing it. When he's fatigued, it's gonna be even more difficult. Go ahead and come down, John. Okay, now I'm gonna have him move his hands out to his outer limit as far as distance from the wall. So that's gonna be 19 inches at his comfortable width, which for him is 24.5 inches. So he's at his furthest distance now. He's gonna go ahead and kick up. Okay, and again, you can see he's just barely crossing that line at this point. And relax, John. And finally, the last hand position we're gonna show is his closest comfortable position with the ability to still be able to execute a kip, which for him is 14.5 inches from the wall. And you'll see that his head is gonna be 11.5 inches from the wall. So he's still having a mechanically sound position with that good tripod. Go ahead and kick up. Okay, from here you can see his heels are well above the line and he can still comfortably execute a kip in this position. And he's up. All right, nice work, come on down. So we've added one last visual cue here to show the red line, the band. Any hand placement outside of the red band is going to result in a no rep due to your inability to get your heels above the line. Anything between the green line and the band would basically be considered as sort of a danger zone where you're still going to be able to get your heels above the line, but it becomes more difficult the closer you get to the band. Past the band becomes impossible to get your heels above the line.